Hello, it's Jason from TriCycle and Run, located at 929 South Talbot Street in St. Michaels, Maryland. You can visit us at www.tricycleandrun.com or give us a call here at the shop at 410-745-2836. We actually got asked a couple questions, especially right after Christmas season, about teaching kids how to ride bikes, the different bikes that you can actually use. So we're incorporating my son, Ben, in a couple of these videos. The first video that we're going to show you is actually one of the bikes that we have here, and they're called different types of bikes. They're called walkers or they're called kickers, but basically they're bicycles with no pedals, and you're about to see that.
Baby down.
Okay, pick your feet up. Pick your feet up.
Okay, what that does is that actually it lets the child get used to being on a bicycle, but they're pretty much walking along. Typically these are inexpensive bikes and they're used kind of to train and to get someone very comfortable with being on the bike. The next bike up is probably going to be either a 16 or a 20-inch bike that you're going to have training wheels on. And that's a really important part, is a lot of people don't properly utilize the training wheels. So we're going to show you a couple ways of properly utilizing the training wheels. The first thing that we're going to show you is we're going to show you what the wheel looks like when the training wheels are completely set down and the wheel is up off the ground. Pretty much you're, again, looking at a kicker bike. It's not a bad way to transition your child if they're tall enough to reach the ground and put their feet on the pedals. So you'll see that here. Okay. You have to excuse the background noise a little bit. Ben was very talkative this day, but you're actually about to see how we make the adjustment. Most training wheels will go up and down, and that's very important that you find not the ones that bolt right on to the axle, but one that actually has a little manipulation up and down. And you'll see that we're going to make a little adjustment here. We're actually going to over adjust them so that there's going to be a massive, massive wobble. You're going to see almost an inch of clearance on one side. That is the ultimate goal, to get to that point to where your child is actually riding the bike but going back and forth. They'll be stable because of those wheels, but they'll be given a little bit of catch stability on the sides.
Mama, bite that.
And finally, we're going to take a look at this video, which has Ben again on there, and one of my friends, Matt, who's going to help Ben push along because he's not quite big enough for this bike yet. What you're going to see is just a tiny, tiny bit of wobble, and that's going to come with adjustment. You're going to slowly raise up the wheels so that the rear wheel is touching. You'll see that Matt's able to push on one side and the bike just slightly go, but you'll see that neither of the wheels actually raises off.
Lower way, Jason?
Yeah.
Down.
Great. Well, we hope that this answered any questions that you have and kind of gave you an introduction to starting your child out on riding a bicycle using training wheels. If you have any questions or if you have any suggestions for future topics, make sure to email us at info@tricycleandrun.com, and we'll see you next week.